Hey there, it's Robin. I'm back. Video number 3. I taped the whole thing and with my new camera, and I don't know what happened, but I can't get it. So I'm gonna have to play with that some more. So if I'm up all night trying to get these videos back in, that's what we're gonna do. So this is our tag journal. We do every Saturday, and hopefully we are going to finish this up today. As I said, I made previous videos. I actually made 2 and I've lost them. So we're going to start over. Our cover, my craft room was a disaster, so I organized it. And in my organization, I have lost the clock that I had cut out, matching this clock for the cover. I was going to make it an actual pendulum and the whole 9, but I cannot find it, and I cannot find the digital that I printed it from. So I gotta come up with a plan B for the cover. So remember, we had our 3 pockets, 3D, done with the acetate plastic. I didn't use acetate. It's an acetate, but it was Goodwill transparency sheets or something. So anyway, we turned the page. Page 2, I used my belly band. I took this from this Strip It. We made the first week of the JCCC challenge. So I took a piece of it, made the belly band on the first page, and then this was another little thing that Kim had done. I don't remember exactly which video, but it was this month, and it was making these little simple pads of paper to stick in our journals. And what I did, I mass made a bunch, and this particular one I made into a matchbook cover, and I put a little pocket in here, and here's my sheets, and I put them in upside down on purpose because I just like that, and put some embellishments on here, put little strings on here, and that is it. So that's our belly band. Then page 2 was our triple pocket junk envelope with the windows so we could see through. And as you can see, maybe you can't because I'm glaring, she's down under there, and you can see the whole lady except her face. I didn't mean for that to happen, but it did. So you have to guess what she looks like. And then these tags go back in the pockets, and you can see through. Now you see pretty flowers. And I think I had this one next, and this was the thread, maybe not, I don't know. And then the last pocket up here, and it's shaped like the tag. So then we went on to the next page, and I haven't done anything with this page yet because I, excuse me, excuse me, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I had a little bit of a coughing fit, and now I'm trying to get my voice back. I've been to the doctor 3 times this week, so my ongoing saga. But anyway, this page is blank. I will decorate it, but I didn't want an alligator mouth, they call it, you know, where it gets so fat. Remove these. And then the next page was our envelope waterfall. And what I did was I just took a wraparound, which this is what I'm going to show you how to make today, and I just put it around here. This was one of my play sessions. The other thing you could do is just take something and clip it. Paper clip, you can, anything you want. Put a Velcro, whatever, because this holds all these envelopes up. Okay? But I just stuck this on here just to stick it on here. So we shall put that back for a moment. There we go. And then this page again was blank. Okay. Then the next page was our slots. They go straight through. Now let me find some tags or something here. What do I have? I only have 100 things left here on my desk. But say this little envelope. I stuck this in here. And then here's another little envelope. We'll stick that one in there. And here's another little envelope. And then here's another one. Just to show you the slot page. You know, that's kind of cool. Maybe I'll decorate them. And then the next page again is blank. And I'm going to do something with these pages. Maybe put some writing paper, you know, like coffee dyed or something. It's all stamped and stenciled. This one's stenciled, but I want to give it something more. So then over here, the last week's video, I explained how to do this. I took it for granted everybody kind of knows how to cut paper, but if you don't get how to do this, please let me know in the comments and I will do a little short video on how to do this. But what it is it's just a fold out, accordion fold out, and the top only is shaped like the tag. The inside pieces are just short pieces. Now what I did with the base, I just put some writing paper on here and I just kind of smudged it with some ink to make it look old. Then here I just did a cutout of this lovely lady, and on the backs I stamped these pages. And this I have to sew yet, but it's a little booklet. And my printer was running out of ink, so it's very pink. It didn't warn me that the ink was low, so I decided not to throw it away, to use it in here. And then the next page, this was gifted to me from Kim, and I just love this. And what I did was I wrapped it over the page. So, and I put a couple writing pages on each side. Okay? And underneath it's stamped, and there is a pocket underneath there, right here, with a tag. Then over here is a pocket, and it is also stamped. Then it folds up. In the front there's a pocket. Get you back in view. Here's a pocket here. All I did was fold up some paper. And here's a pocket here, and I did some stamping. This is actually acetate that I had printed on, and it smudged off. And it was like 2 days drying, and it's still smudged off. So I know better than to print on acetate now. And then we go to the other side. I left that blank. I just did some stamping and some stenciling. And then that's it. And then I put this ribbon, when I attached the whole thing down, I put the ribbon on the back so that I could just tie it shut. And I realize this ribbon is very long. I need to trim it, but there it is. So we turn the page, and this I've left blank, but I will do something with it. And then this is the video I lost. This is the pocket wraparound, and I was asked by Kim in one of the videos if I would please show how to make this. So it took me quite a while to figure out how I did fold it, because once I fold, I don't know, I just take paper and I play with it and I end up with things. So what this is, here's a pocket. Okay, let me get you. Okay, let's see. Here's a pocket 1. Here's a pocket 2. Here's a pocket 3. Here's a pocket 4. Here's another one, 5. Here's another one, 6. So this is a 6 pocket wrap around, and then in the front is a belly band with a bookmark, and on the other side a belly band with a bookmark. Now I did play with this for quite a while, and I ended up, I made one with my notes on it so that if I got asked again, I would know how I did it, because I don't do things the same way twice usually. So now what did I do with that? Here it is. Here it is. So I am going to show you how I accomplished this. So let me put this aside. And what I did, this is a piece of 12 by 12, but the actual one I have in the book is 11 by 11, and it is from a atlas. It was an atlas page, so it was a big page that I could do this in, make one. So anyway, piece of 12 by 12, and I suggest you use thinner paper, because if you use thick cardstock, it'll be very bulky, but that's entirely up to you. So the first thing I did was I fold this corner to corner, okay? Then I flip it over, and what I did was I folded in each corner to each side, and I took a ruler and I put this on my mat, and I tried to get them as even as possible. So now when I measure it, it is, this is the 12 by 12, this is 5 5/8, and this one is 5 5/8. So you may want to do a little math, but you have to make that into a triple, like that, okay? Then what I did was I opened it, folded it, and folded it. Okay, you see this? See this? This is how I folded it, so that when you fold it, it makes pockets. Then I took each side, let's see, this side, flip it over, and I folded it back, nice and even. Took this side, folded it back, nice and even, okay? These are going to get attached. These will be the belly bands. So when you fold this up, here you have your wraparound. Here's a belly band here. Here's a belly band here. You open it up, and you have to make sure the bottom goes up. So you can get 2 pockets here and 2 pockets here. And then I made 2 triangular pockets for here, and that made 6 pockets. Now when I glued these down, I used glue, and I glued here straight down. I mark this and this right here. Before you glue this, mark this and this. And what you want to do is put your glue where you've marked, okay, to here. Put your glue to here. All right, these two sides. And then don't glue up here. This is wrong. Glue here to here and then straight down. Well, I guess you could glue up here. Doesn't matter. Either way, and then you fold it up, press it down, press these down, and that makes your pockets. And that's it. You decorate it. Okay? So there you go. There is your wraparound pocket. And that is the whole video that is lost. But this is decorated, kinda, sorta. It's not finished, but it's pretty well on its way. And as I said, there's many pockets. And what I did to differentiate the paper, which is in that video, is this is all washi tape. I washi taped all the edges. So when you pull all these tags out, see how this is one washi? Here's one set of pockets. Then here's another washi. Here's another washi. This is the other pocket. This is, it was map. I don't know if you can see down in there, but it was map. And I just put some coffee dye. I glued it. I did a little stamping on it. And I glued them on. And that made these pockets. So, let's see. And this is just folded up piece of paper. I just threw all this stuff in so I could just show you. There. Alright, that's not right. I don't know. Whatever. Fold it over. Put it on your book page. Take a paper clip or old clip, what have you, and you put it on here. Okay, so there we have it. That is your pocket, fold out, 6 pocket, 2 belly band page. Now you can even put my original one, I think I had tuck spots on the outside here. I don't remember. As I said, I very rarely make the same thing. I know I don't make the same thing twice because I don't remember what I do. But that's okay. That comes with age. Okay, so then we went on to this page. And I had this all taped. And the tape is gone. But luckily, I didn't have the page done. So, what I did was I cut out 8 of these. And these are going to be slides. So when you put them together, you have 2 holes. I punched the holes. And what I did was to make them all the same, I put the paper back to back, back to back, back to back. I cut the paper, okay? And I measure it out on the paper. And I cut them all at one time. I just take my knife right here and I slowly cut. The top one is white, and what did I do with that? But that has the actual lines on it that I made. and the lines for the outside, and I follow it, and then I keep them all together, and I take my big bite, punch the holes, rounded all the corners separately. I didn't do that all together because my corner puncher would not do them all, but that's how they're all so symmetrical. That's how they're all pretty much, well, they're a little different, but not too bad that you can really notice. And then what I did here is scored so that they will bend once I glue the acetate in. So now this is where I am going to attempt to press. What I'm going to do is, I got some dried flowers here, and this is just a piece of moss. This is off my bush out front. Yeah, and they're not totally dry, but they're sort of dry. And then this I just had in my drawer. When I was cleaning, I found it. Isn't that pretty? I think it's baby's breath, but it's dyed blue. I don't know, but I just thought that's pretty, and it goes with the blue on this page, so it kind of ties it together. But what I am going to attempt to do, and I hope it works, is I got out, okay, so we have these done. Oh, let me give you these measurements. These are, okay, my measurements, 4 1/4 by 2 5/8. Then I did a 1/4 inch on 3 sides, 1/4 inch here plus a 1/2 inch, so that's 3/4 here. So 3/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. Cut this out in the middle. 1/2 inch, I scored it, but I'm not going to bend it yet. Even though I bent the other ones, but I used different plastic, I used different, and they really didn't turn out very well, so I'm glad I have to do this again. So now I did 4 sets, and what I want to do is use brads in the holes, and you'll see what I mean. So I got out, let's see, let me turn this on. I got out my laminator. And what I am going to attempt to do, it's just, I don't know if I can get this in screen, but, let's see, can I move the camera? Well, all right, let me get laminating sheets. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and the machine is almost ready. So let me just move this aside for a minute. And these are 3mm laminating sheets, and I think I saw a video on this. So I'm hoping I saw a video on this. I've never done this one before. So we are going to attempt to find how you open these things. Somewhere you open it. Okay, if anyone's got a secret, please tell me. Ah, there we go. And I never know which side, if you do the unshiny side, I don't know. So what I want to do is space these apart though, because I put one there. Let's put some here. Oh, that's pretty. Oops. Pull the little petals off. I don't want to do that. Oh, and just to show you, what I did was, I took one of the frames and just kind of placed it to see. Ooh, I should do it like this. Let's see. There, then I get the Okay, there's one. Then I need another one. So let's do, oh, don't blow around, my fan's on. 2, 3, and then this one's gonna go here. 4. Okay. Let's turn that one over. Let's make that prettier. There. Prettier. And then, is this all pretty even? Yeah. I want them all separated. And I want to squish them down. So, let me get rid of some of this stuff. And let me get, let's try a brayer. Oops, let's move this over just a little bit. Let's try a brayer. See if I can flatten it out. There we go. Okay, I'm glad I did that, because then I can see. I gotta move that up and move these over. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Come back over here. There you go, Mr. Flower. Miss Flower, whoever you are, just stay there. Brayer, brayer. Let's try this. Now, will this work? I don't know. But we're going to give it a shot. Now, my laminator's all heated up. And I'm going to attempt, oops, to feed this through. And let's see what happens. Oh, please. Please, please, please. Let's go through. Okay, so far so good. Let's see what comes out. So how is everybody? We had 2 days of torrential rains and unbelievable winds. I'm on the East Coast, Vero Beach, and the West Coast really got hammered with the hurricane. We just got a lot of wind. The electric went out a few times. I was attempting to video. It was not happening. Okay, this is turning out. But our electric went out a couple times. Oh, we're getting stuck. Don't get stuck. Come on. Don't get stuck. Keep going. Keep going. But anyway, we are high and dry and safe. So that is the main thing. Okay, hot, hot, hot. So that got a little wrinkly. So what I'm gonna do is put it through again. I'm gonna turn it over this time. And let's see. Let's put it through one more time. See if we can get those wrinkles out of the bottom. I like how the top turned out. The top turned out very nice. But I think the bulk of that green thing, that mossy looking stuff, kind of jammed it a little bit. So here it comes. Let's see. I'm liking the results. I'm liking this. This is looking good. Let's hope she goes through. Okay, come on, don't get stuck this time. Keep going, come on, baby. You know when the last time I used this was a long time ago. I don't even know what I was making with it. Oh, I hear it. It's punching through. Is it coming out flat? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Look at that. How beautiful. How beautiful is that? So let's shut that off. Let me unplug and move it. Okay, be right back. Okay, there we are. My desk is only so big, but look at that. Look how pretty. Now what I have to do is cut these out to fit. But, okay, before I do that, let me just make sure. Let's see, this one's gonna go that way. That one's gonna go that way. So, there we are. I am going to be able to cut all 4 of these out. Perfect. So what I'm gonna do is take a pen and I am going to mark this side, this side, this side, and there. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm probably doing this a whole lot different than you would do it. This is how I do things. A little weird, but that's okay. Weird works. This side, and what I know is I gotta cut right within these lines. And this is taking into account that fold. I may have to trim it a little more, but I just get the gist of it. And the pen writes on this plastic pretty well. Okay, so I have all my marks. Oops. Let me go cut. And I'll be right back. Okay, I cut them out. Now I have to measure. And I'm going to have to trim a little bit, but I want to glue them on first. And look at that. That's going to be great. That's going to be great. But I want to make sure I am not on that crease. So now I'm going to bend this up. That's where I scored. Alright. Go there. There we go. Let's measure. Alright, so I need to trim. So let me trim. Remember, do a little at a time, because once you take too much off, you can't go back. So let me just stick this in here. And that is like perfect. Look at that. Almost perfect. Now, there's a couple different ways you can attach this. You can either use double-sided tape, or what I'm going to use is my art glitter glue, because that holds it. And I know this bottle looks nasty. It's very old. I have 2 of them. I buy the big refills due to the photo journals that I normally do and other things. So okay, so there's the fold. Let me fold them all. Let me glue them in, and well, we'll do one together. Let's see. Okay. I'm glad I had to redo it. I really didn't like the other ones. I threw them away. So much I didn't like them. Okay, so this is going to go together. But before I glue it in, let me show you. Yeah, I want the bottom to go towards that way, towards the holes. Yeah. Okay. So now, let me, I don't even think I have double-sided tape this then. Okay, let me fold that up because I do not want to get on that fold. So, let me get my art glitter glue. Oops, pulled the whole thing apart. Okay. Oh my gosh. I just used this a little while ago. Let's see. And I'm just going to put right on the edge, in the middle, like a very fine line of glue. You really don't need a lot because you're going to glue another one on top of it. And you don't want the glue seeping out onto the acetate or, you know, the laminate. So I'm going to set that in there, set it on there, and then I'm just going to take my finger, run it around, and that glue spreads perfect. If you do get it on the plastic, take a wipe immediately and wipe it off. But that did not. So now, I don't know if you can see it, but I need to trim it. There. Now she's perfect. So now I need to take this side and this is the fun part. Place it strategically right on top of the other one. So I'm going to keep those folds together, bend it back, put a very thin line of glue, and you use whatever glue you like, but I like the art glitter glue because I know it holds. There we go. Now I'm going to line this up, and this is art glitter glue, so you can't take your time. You got to get it going. And what I'm going to do before I pinch it, line it all up. And there we go. It's not perfect, but it's good. There we go. I have one slide done. So I'm going to go do the other three, and I'll be right back. Okay. So that took all of, what, 10 seconds for you? And it's taken me a few minutes. But I'm on my very last one. And I should make a lot more of these and just put them away for something else. Because I got it going on now. Okay. There we go. And there they are. What do you think? Pretty, right? Pretty? Glaring hair. I love the red ones. Look at them. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at them. I love that little dark red spot. So, here's the front of that one. And my wormy thing. Okay, so now what I have to do is glue these together. I forgot about that part. So I'm just going to glue them down real quick. And then I'm going to figure out where I'm going to place them in my page. Looks like I need to trim it. I didn't get that one very straight. Okay, so there we go. 4 slides done. Put this little pin back in there. Get my page. Okay, so here is my idea. I'm gonna bend that. And I'm going to put one up here, and let's see. Oh, they're both so pretty. This must be the front though. Okay, one down here. One here in the middle. And, guess this one doesn't matter. And let's see. How about one? How do I do this? One here, one here, one here. One here, one here, one here, one here. There. That's how I did it. And what I'm hoping is that the top ones will hold down those. If not, we got to come up with a closure for it. So let me, you know, now that I'm looking at it, oh, I know, I wanted it to go like this and put the breads, and then it flipped. That's what it was. That's what it was. See? That's my short-term memory. There. There. And there. Now what do you think? Should we put the breads in? But we're gonna do the 2 sides first, and then these, because I want them to hold it down. So let me go poke some holes, put some breads in, and see what happens. What can I do? Can't mess it up. Right? Right. Be right back. Well, that took a little bit. I decided to use a different color on each one. It is holding, so that worked. So we can flip up, flip over, flip over. Okay. And I may put something there, a turny thing, just because. But there's our slide page. This page, these are all from the breads. Oops, you can't see. Here's the breads coming through. So I will put something all the way around, make some kind of frame. And then again, I still haven't come up with how I'm attaching this here, but I will. And then we just have to decorate the back cover. Now, as far as the closure, I really didn't look that far ahead. I don't think I have one, because I have tabs this way, tabs this way, tabs this way. So, in order to close this, I don't know. So what I'm gonna do now is post this video, or I have to upload it to my computer, and then do a couple little things and upload it to YouTube, and then upload it tomorrow to Facebook. So it takes about 3-4 hours to upload to my computer. Now you know why I'm so upset that I lost those other videos, but we're all not lost. Hopefully I can get this decorated, do a walkthrough, and post it sometime tomorrow. I'm hoping. Still got a lot of decorating to do. A lot of tags to make, but the pages are done, so you just have to do yours, and in the meantime I'll think of a closure, and let's hope it works. Okay, so remember, pound RRCC, Rockin' Robin's Creative Corner, and we will see you soon. Bye bye.